Hi, I'm Jennifer Cohen and welcome to Cooking with Cohen. And today I have one of my favorite people, Katie Austin. Katie is a fitness guru in the making, a host, and she is extremely talented as a chef as well. And today we're going to be making one of her favorite taco recipes that is also plant-based, and now I'm going to give you the floor.
Yes, okay, well, I'm really excited to make this recipe because it is one of my go-tos. It seems kind of complicated from all the ingredients that are right here, but I promise you guys, it's really simple, and the whole family will love it. I love to eat meat, but at the same time, I love to eat plant-based sometimes as well, so even if you're a meat eater, this recipe is for you, and it's containing some cauliflower as the meat, per se. So, first things first, we preheated the oven to 400 degrees. And as that is preheating, we are actually gonna take this cauliflower head, it's one cauliflower head, and we're just gonna chop this up a little bit more. See how small that these pieces are? That's actually perfect. That's the size you want them, right there. So,
can you kind of give me some something to do so I'm not just standing here like
absolutely.
A dum-dum? Because I wanna learn and I learn as I do.
I'm going to have you just chop these up a little bit more on the cutting board right here.
Okay.
So take the knife, chop them up.
Into pieces like this,
Don't hurt yourself.
Right?
That's perfect,
okay.
Yes. Because at the end of the day, it's a taco. You really don't want to be like biting into a cauliflower that's like this large, if you know what I mean. So I'm also really excited about the queso that we have. Is also vegan, and I promise you guys it's really, really good.
So if you guys go to Katie's Instagram, you're gonna see a ton of different recipes. This is how I found this one. It looked really good, and like she said, I'm a huge meat eater, so I'm curious to actually taste them. They look good, Katie, but the question is, how are they going to taste?
They're gonna taste amazing, I promise, and they're also gonna be filled with a lot of nutrients, and at the end, we're gonna put some BLK on top to get those extra nutrients, because we need some more vitamins, antioxidants in our body.
That's right.
I'm just breaking it with my hands right here. Honestly, I use my hands a lot while I cook.
Me too, I'm just trying to be polite since, there's a camera on us and, you're here. And if we give them to my family or people in the room, we may want to just be a little
okay, we're gonna toss all of these into that bowl right there. So if you want to bring that bowl over here, and I'll toss all the cauliflower right in. This is just a really easy way to get any vegetable or meat very nice and seasoned. If you want to toss it all in there.
So since I'm not the barefoot Contessa, let's be very, very specific and show me how to do this. So a pinch of salt?
Yes, a pinch of salt.
Okay.
We're gonna do all the flavoring right now. We got some chili powder.
All right.
We actually could just dump the whole thing in there.
Dump the whole thing in.
It's already measured.
All right.
And then we have some cumin.
Okay.
I always pronounce that wrong.
I know, cumin. Isn't it cumin or cumin? I don't know either.
We got some garlic powder.
All right, thank you.
And cayenne pepper.
Wow, it's a lot.
It's a lot, but that is gonna be the spice. If you guys like a little less spicy, try a little less pepper, cayenne pepper.
Okay, whatever happened to just plain taco seasoning?
You can definitely use taco seasoning as well, if
Okay.
if it's easier for you.
All right.
That's for sure.
All right, much easier
And then
for
a
some
little
of
bit
us.
of olive oil.
Okay.
A little goes a long way. And then I'm gonna have you take that wooden spoon and just mix it on up. I actually love using my hands.
Right.
Again.
It's easier for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Why are we? I mean, besides the reasons I said with, if we give it to other people right now, but I mean, if you're at home for your family, you can always just use your hands.
I think so, just because we're putting in the oven where it's just gonna burn off all the bacteria.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what do we do?
Okay, so I'm gonna take this cookie sheet right here, and I love putting foil over my cookie sheets, by the way, because it makes the cleanup extra easy.
Yes.
We're just gonna put a little bit of this cauliflower on 1/3 of this cookie tray right here.
Okay.
So, if you want to, honestly, yeah, perfect. Just put it right here. Line it on up just like that.
Okay.
And so what I actually like to do, and I think it's a lot easier as well, you can also put your mushrooms and season them in a bowl like that, but you can totally feel free to just place them right here on the cookie sheet. It actually can save a little bit of time just to put your veggies on the cookie sheet and season them while they're here.
Oh, okay. So what do we put on those? Like salt or?
Yeah, you can also put on the same ingredients,
okay,
but at the same time, the cauliflower holds a lot of flavor, so you don't need a lot of stuff to take up like a lot of the flavor. The mushrooms already have great flavor themselves. Cauliflower needs that extra boost, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil on here just to make sure that they crisp up. And then Again,
Yeah,
we
use
love
your
our
hands.
hands.
We try to be polite for the first
We
couple
love
minutes.
our hands, and I'm just gonna toss them a little bit. Last but not least, onions. Oh my goodness, onions in this dish are key, I feel like.
Okay.
So I also put them on the pan, just like that. A little bit of olive oil to top it off.
But if you actually put the olive oil in the bowl and just mixed it first, wouldn't it kind of get more of a marinade type of thing?
You would have to soak it for at least 20 to 30 minutes, and nobody's got time for that. At the same time, I promise you guys, one sheet pan veggies holds so much flavor. Sometimes what I also love to do is fresh garlic, and you put it on top, and the seasonings will really roast in the oven, and it'll come to life. It's amazing. So we're actually going to put this in the oven, if you want to do the honors.
Oh, absolutely.
Again, at 400 degrees, it's gonna be for around 30 to 35 minutes. And while we do that, we're gonna prepare the rest of the tacos.
Okay. So then we need the cooking, the cutting board.
I think we're good with the cutting board,
All
actually.
right, so here it goes.
I'm gonna
here,
leave you for the
this.
dishes afterwards. Just kidding.
Yeah. I know you will. That's okay. I'll forgive you. All right.
Okay, next we have some tortillas. These are actually like pretty healthy tortillas. I love a good like corn tortilla, to be honest, but these are like, I think they're like almond flour or something. So you can always go healthier, but you can always stick to your regular flour corn tortillas. No need to get too crazy.
It depends on everyone, there's always a new diet fad, as I'm sure you know, right? So like whatever you're following, gluten-free, paleo, whatever. Do you do any of those things?
Absolutely not. I never diet, and I never will.
I know you never diet, no. But do you do intermittent fasting? Because that's a big thing right now.
I'm a big believer on breakfast.
Yeah.
Huge believer on breakfast.
I love you.
You need to eat within the first 30 minutes when you wake up. When I wait too long to eat breakfast, I'm way hungrier at night. I like cannot stop eating at night. It's the weirdest thing. So I need energy to start my day, plus coffee on a really empty stomach hurts my stomach.
Yeah. I totally hear that. You know, it's funny because that's something that you don't hear very often these days. I feel like I'm like the only person who eats breakfast still.
Really?
Yes. I feel like it's like such a trend now where people just don't eat breakfast. They wait till noon or 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But whenever I try that, truly, like to your point, I am starving. By like 4 or 5, I'm doubling my calories anyway because I didn't eat at the first half of my day.
Completely agree.
Yeah, so
completely agree.
I like to hear
So
that.
we're also just gonna put these in the oven. You don't need to put them in yet because the 30 to 35 minutes. So we're only gonna need to bake these for a few minutes to get them nice, toasty, and warm. So these can hold off for a little bit. And then we are just gonna put these beans on low simmer over there. So if you wanna grab that.
Oh, you know what I'll do? Let's put this here for now, and then
we're just gonna put these beans on low simmer. If we're doing anything plant-based, I love some extra protein and fiber with my beans.
So what kind of beans are these?
So I love to just usually do like black beans. I think those are like kidney beans though. I don't know. Pinto beans.
Pinto beans.
Those are pinto beans.
And when you put them in the pan, do you put some olive oil in there first?
No, you can just use the juices from the can.
That's
you
what
can?
I like to do. Yeah. So this is for so I like this too. So that's an extra piece of protein right there.
Yeah,
awesome.
So put that on simmer. We're gonna actually just put these in to speed it on up a little bit. Put those on simmer, and then it looks like we're just ready for these toppings.
All right. And now am I allowed to have something to drink? I'm thirsty.
Seriously, I'm so thirsty.
I'm exhausted just watching you.
I know, and we were talking about margaritas earlier too. You said margaritas. I was like, well, I am now getting older, and I do have a lot of margaritas, and so my hangovers are getting worse. I need to like detoxify, and so honestly, this really, really helps with my hangovers because when you drink, you need to replenish your system with a lot of electrolytes. So BLK, if you guys drink like me, you need it.
Yeah, wow. I'm not a drinker. I just like it because of all the other health benefits. So I'm just gonna
cheers.
Cheers to you.
Already drinking a little bit more.
And to you. So we're just gonna hang out here until the food's ready. All right, so here's the time that my favorite part when we get to eat it. So we can just decorate it however we want, right?
Yes, so we took the meat per se, which is the cauliflower, mushrooms, and onions out of the oven.
This looks great.
It looks so good. You're gonna actually do your meat first, but I'm gonna do my queso first. I don't know why, I just like queso on the bottom though.
You see, I think it's like it's basically whatever the person prefers. Like I always do this part first because I'm the most excited about the actual the substance. But that's a good idea because when I put the actual sauce on top, it always falls out. So that was actually not
Yeah,
a smart
I don't
move on
know
my
why
part.
I do that. Also, this is vegan queso. You guys can use real cheese at home though. No matter, you know, again, dress it how you want. That's the fun part about tacos.
Tacos are fun. Let's
Yeah.
keep it super fun,
Tacos are
light.
fun.
Yeah, tacos are fun. And then I love avocado. I can eat this for every single meal.
Same. I actually eat avocado out of the avocado.
Really?
Like, oh my God, I eat it plain, right out of it. Is that weird?
Well, it's not weird. Well, kind of actually. You know, it's like eating. When I was in in junior high, there was a guy who would eat an onion like an apple.
Ew.
It
Okay,
was
that's
so
disgusting.
gross. Yeah, and it kind of just
His
was a
breath
bad
must be
memory. Terrible. Can you imagine?
No.
Gosh, what is this, by the way, that I'm putting in?
So it's vegan queso, and this is like a regular queso base. This is like a white queso.
What's the difference?
So it's made with like nutritional yeast, and they're just different tastes. I think this one's a little bit more spicy.
I hear about nutritional yeast a lot. What is it good for, or what are people using it for?
I honestly do not use it very often because I love dairy. I eat a lot of cheese, so it's not very necessary, but it gives that like nice cheesy texture and a little bit of a cheesy taste without the real dairy.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, and now I'm gonna put the BLK drops because this
yes.
to me is just what it's all about. So if you don't have a BLK water, what this is great for, you could put this and add this to any food or any smoothie, anything, and you get all the health properties, the antioxidants, the fulvic, which by the way in itself has like great detoxification. It helps for your nutrients to be absorbed properly. It's delicious. Yes.
So as we're eating these veggies, the nutrients will be absorbed better.
You got it, girl.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I love how we both didn't put salsa on it.
Oh my God, that's right. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
I
know.
don't like salsa on it.
You
I don't
don't?
want salsa. No, I don't know why. I don't know why. That's again taco preference.
Really?
No.
Oh, I forgot. I actually love salsa. I was so engaged with the conversation. I
People
totally
watching us
forgot.
are like, "Did you guys forget about salsa?" I'm like, "No, I did not forget.
Yes.
I just don't like it."
No,
All
I
right,
love
let's taste it.
All right. This looks delicious.
Oh my God. That's good.
It's delicious. This is really good. Thank you.
Wow, that's really good. And just
Go ahead.
to go off it, because I've never put BLK in a food like this, you can't taste it.
No, you can't taste. It's like yeah, you can't taste it at all. It just adds an extra health benefit to your food without any change of the taste, which is amazing.
Amazing.
You know what I also do sometimes? I take them with me when I go to a restaurant and I add it to the water. So then just regular water. Anyway, so basically this is us. We're going to be eating this for the next little while.
Yeah.
But I want to say thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm still chewing right here.
You can finish your chewing, or you could just talk with your mouth full. Either way, that's what I'm doing. But I really loved having you. You were a great guest.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And will you come back and show us another recipe? This is very good.
Absolutely. Let's next time we can have some little meat in there, a little cheese in there, something a little more.
Now you're
rally.
talking. Exactly. Thank you. And come back if you haven't yet. Subscribe by pressing the button down there. And say again, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
And if you want to find more information on Katie or see her and other recipes,
It's at Katie Austin and katieaustin.tv/recipes. So if you guys like this recipe, make sure to check out more. And thank you so much for watching.
bye.